Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Capital gain, how to calculate short-term capital gain we have seen in the last class. And very important topic, how to calculate long-term capital gain we will see. Long-term capital gain, first of all you need to remember the process, format. Format is same like short-term only the difference is just I wanted to recollect you. The format is consideration received, selling expenses, and if you deduct it you will be getting net consideration up to here, same like short term capital gain calculation. Only two things we are going to deduct. One is indexed cost of acquisition, say indexed cost of acquisition and indexed cost of improvement. Okay, actual cost is how much, that indexed cost, index numbers also given, CII. Okay, so that CII numbers according to the year, when you have purchased, when you are selling and when you are going for improvement, according to that you are going to calculate this CII of cost of acquisition, number one. Number two is indexed cost of improvement. Improvement for the purpose of making the product or any asset in a better way. For improvement you might be spending some amount. So that is improvement. This also indexed cost. At present whatever the value is there, according to that you are going to calculate. These two things calculations you must know. How do we calculate it? There is the formula. Indexed cost of acquisition. Formula is fair market value. Always fair market value, means at present as per the market value what is the cost, that will be given. We will take that one only, not the original cost of purchased. Acquisition cost, we are purchased at 5 lakh rupees, but fair market value is 7 lakh. Which one you will take? 7 lakh only, fair market value, not the purchased value. So here you point to be remembered. Okay, calculation of index cost of acquisition, fair market value multiplied by CI of the year transferred. When you have transferred means when you have sold. So that year CII, it will be given in the problem, need not to worry, divided by CI of the year of FMV. Fair market value, when is that year, what is that year, that. Okay, you will be getting calculation of the cost of acquisition, CI of acquisition, indexed cost of acquisition. Okay, next one, calculation of indexed cost of improvement. Second one, second bit calculation formula you see, cost of improvement. There it was fair market value. Now here cost of improvement into same one comes here, CI of the year of transfer, CI of the year of transfer divided by CI of year improvement. When you have improved, that CII. Here CI of the year, fair market value. Downside it comes CI of the year improvement. If you understand up to here, you can work out the problem. Am I clear? Okay, now we will see the problem. The problem is given like this, slowly we will read. Mr. Ravikant purchased a plot on 21st March 1998 for 4,25,000. He purchased a plot on so and so date, that is 21st March 1998 for 4,25,000. During the year 2013 to 14, this year he constructed a residential house for 5 lakh rupees. Very important point. Actual cost is 4,25,000, but in the year of 2013 to 14, he constructed a residential house for 5 lakh rupees. This is improvement. Purchased asset for 4,25,000, that is okay, but later he constructed a house later, when 2013 to 14, at that year the cost is 5 lakh rupees. This is improvement cost. Point to be noted. Nobody will tell you 5 lakh is improvement cost. You need to understand. Okay, up to here. Okay. Next, fair market value of the plot on 1/4/2001 means original. CII, I told you every year it will be changing. beginning from 2001 means this is on 1/4/2001 is 8 lakh rupees. This is what is this? Fair market value. This we need it, not the purchased cost. Purchased cost is here 4,25,000. We are not going to take that. We want fair market value for calculation of cost of acquisition, index cost of acquisition. Okay, this we are going to take when we have purchased on 1/4/2001 means beginning year. Beginning year means what was the CII? CII 100, started with 100 na? Okay, so point to be remembered. And next, he sold the house for 52,50,000 on 4/12/2019. On this date, he sold the plot for 52,50,000. We are going to start the calculation of capital gain with this amount only. Okay, and selling expenses are 3% on consideration. Selling expenses are how much? 3% on the consideration. Consideration means whatever value he sold. He sold it for 52,50,000. On this selling expenses incurred 3%. Okay. Now CII for 2013 to 14 is 220. They have given. I told you we need not to by heart the total table of the CII. 2001 to till year 2015, 2025 to 26. We know all the values. In the problem it will be given CII for 2013 to 14 is 220, okay, and 19 to 20 is 289. Calculate income from capital gain. Okay, first as per the format we have written computation of the long term capital gain. What do we need first? Sale proceeds, that is consideration received. Consideration received. At what rate he sold? He sold the house for 52,50,000. We'll write 52,50,000. Okay, 52,50,000. Selling expenses are 3%. Minus selling expenses 52,50,000 into 3%. How much it comes? 52,50,000 into 3% comes to 1,57,500. 1,57,500. If we deduct it, you will be getting the consideration. So this is minus 52,50,000. This comes to 50,09,000, 50,92,500. Net consideration is over. Now we need to calculate indexed cost of acquisition and indexed cost of improvement. Sometimes improvement value may not be given. In that cases only will be calculated indexed cost of acquisition. We have improvement value also. So I have written both. Indexed cost of acquisition, indexed cost of improvement. First we will calculate indexed cost of acquisition. Okay. Calculation of indexed cost of acquisition and indexed cost of improvement. In working notes you need to show. Okay. So now the formula is fair market value. What is the fair market value here? 8 lakh. Okay. Into CII of the transfer, when it got transferred on 2009. He sold it on 2019 transferred, that is CII of the year of transfer. 2019 year means this one. This value is 289. Okay, 289 divided by CI of the year of FMV, fair market value. CI of the fair market value. It was on 1/4/2001. 1/4/2001 means beginning. You know, the beginning started with 2001 only. So at that time, need not to mention in the problem, we know it was 100 only. It is 100 only, okay. So 100. We'll calculate this. Next, after that, calculation of indexed cost of improvement. For that formula is cost of improvement. How much is the cost of improvement? He constructed a residential house for 5 lakh rupees. So that is cost of improvement is 5 lakh. Into next CII of the year of transfer, same one, CII of the year of transfer, both are same, 289 divided by CII of the year of improvement. When it got improved, he constructed a residential house for 5 lakh rupees in the year 2013 to 14. 2013 to 14 CII also given. How much it is? 220. Okay. So, we will take here 220. When it got improved, year of improved was 2013 to 14. That is 2013 to 14. 13 to 14 CII is given 220. So, we are taking 220 only. In the previous one, CII of the FM, fair market value. CII of fair market value was, it was on fair market value is 2001. So, we have taken 100. This point you need to be careful, otherwise problem is very simple. Now, let us do the calculations. 8 lakh into 289 divided by 100, which comes to 23 lakh 12,000. Next one, 5 lakh into 289 divided by 220. This is 6,56,818. 6,56,818. Okay. If you get both the values, now problem is very simple. Apply it over there. So, indexed cost of acquisition we got 23 lakh 12,000. Next, indexed cost of improvement is 6,56,818. Total $29 lakh 668,818 is, if we deduct it, minus which comes to 21 lakh 23,681, 682 you can say, 21 lakh 23,682. Shall I write clearly? 21 lakh 23,682. So, this is capital gain. Long term. Simply he purchased and improved and kept it with him only. So, here no exemptions. Exemptions we have as per the section 50, 50B, like many sections I told you, under the section 50 only. So, that will be applicable in few cases. This kind of problem we will see in the next class. Right now simple problem it is, only the thing is data you have to keep in mind. what is given to us, what we have to calculate. Pro forma is same one only. Okay. So first consideration minus selling expenses, you get net consideration. From net consideration you have to deduct index cost of acquisition, index cost of improvement. How do we calculate? We have seen formula, be careful, remember it, and CII values which are given to us, just to follow that. You need not to by heart anything, only you have to remember 2001 to 2002. So that was the base CII 100. Rest of everything in the problem it is given. Am I clear? Okay. So try to understand, take out your test book, work out more problems. We'll see in the next class with exemption problem. Okay. Please do share this video with all your friends and stay connected. Good luck. Take the screenshot. Try by yourself.